James Jennings. JJ, great start to the season, 5 wins, but this is the busy bank holiday period, starting with Kidderminster on Saturday.
Yeah, obviously we've got off to such a great start to the season, 5 wins out of 5, only conceded 1 goal, so it's been brilliant. Going into this weekend full of confidence and hopefully try and make it 7 wins out of 7.
Yeah, there's no easy games at all. You know, you swept Lincoln aside, which was quite surprising to a lot of people, but that was just a tremendous performance. And for you personally, it was nice to get on the score sheet.
Yeah, it was nice to get my first goal for the club, contribute in that way. The lads performed brilliantly. I think we showed some great desire throughout the game. We have in the last 5 games, and hopefully we can take that into the next 2 games. It won't be too easy playing against Kidderminster. I know they've not won yet, but they've kind of competed in every game that they've played, and that it's not an easy place to go to.
You say it's not an easy place to go to. You're going to be coming up against 2 technically Forest Green legends in Rhys Styche and Jared Hodgkiss, so they're going to be want to put one over on your team.
Yeah, absolutely. I think when anyone plays the old club, they always want to kind of like make an impression and make their mark by kind of scoring against the old club. It's just one of those things, really. I've always done it when I played against my old clubs. But we'll go there with the right attitude and the right mentality, and hopefully do what we've been doing, which is winning.
Competition for places is fierce. Marcus Kelly had the left back spot for the first couple of games. You've sort of ousted him now. I know, as I said, competition is tough, but you're also very good friends.
Yeah, I've known Marcus for about 6 or 7 years. We're at Kettering together, so we've always kind of kept in touch. And when I came here, we were speaking quite a lot, and he recommended and told me all the great things about this club and everything. So yeah, it's just football, isn't it? You've got to be professional about it. Luckily, we got on really well, and it's just one of those things, whether you're at any club or in any position you play in, you're professional about it, and you do your job on a Saturday.
Yeah, I saw you having a coffee together the other day, so things are obviously pretty good between you.
Yeah, of course, yeah, everyone's in it together. At the end of the day, we all want the same objective, which is, to be successful and to win games and win the league.
Yeah. The league is tight, and it's early days yet, really, isn't it? I know you're sitting at the top, but, when do you think it starts sort of panning itself out?
Usually after about 10 games, you start to see how it pans out, and the league starts to take shape. But it's still, I think, imperative to get them points on the board early doors, and obviously you get into the habit of winning, you get the right momentum, and you get that winning mentality, and it takes off from there. Yeah.
The first part of your Forest Green career was a frustration season, really. You came back and played in the playoff game because of injuries that you sustained. How are you feeling now in yourself?
Yeah, really good actually. Yeah, I've got 3 90 minutes in me. I played 90 minutes against Bristol Rovers in the friendly, and that kind of gave me a bit of confidence going into the game. And I've not looked back really. I want to forget about last season and look ahead, try and get some games under my belt. Last season was frustrating. It was really tough, mentally and physically challenging. And it's just that's football. You've got to kind of take it as you go on, really, and you kind of get a lot stronger, and if anything it gives you that bit of grit between your teeth to try and prove yourself and make yourself go that little bit further.
The manager's added a couple of players. He didn't really rip the squad to bits, but the players he's brought in have sort of added a little bit more of a cutting edge.
Yeah, definitely. He's been very shrewd with his signings. He's made some great additions, some league experience as well, but also players that know this league well. I know Connor being one of them. I played against him, a couple of times in the past, and we've been a handful, and he knows where the goal is. So, he's going to be up there as one of the top goal scorers without doubt, and the other players as well that have come in have been really good and contributed.
Curtis Guffer has really kicked on this season. I guess it's a case of it's another season of experience, and he can mature and flourish, hopefully.
Yeah, he's got all the attributes there. He's got some ability there, and if he carries on working hard and gets his head down, then absolutely he's been contributing really well, and he's looked dangerous up top there with Aaron O'Connor.
In the backroom staff this season, Aidy's brought in Jamie Day. Has Jamie Day made quite a significant difference, do you feel?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, his sessions have been really good. His attention to detail with his drills that he does, and also liaising with the players, and he's got that balance between being with the staff and being with the players. And I played against him in the past, and he's a good player in that. But yeah, he's contributed quite a lot since he's come in.
you've won this league with Mansfield, so you know yourself what it takes to get out of this league and get into the Football League. Do you think this squad's got that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've got a good squad of players. It's really good in depth, and the way we're going, obviously, it's still early days. There's only 5 games gone, but like I said before, if you kind of take that momentum into the next couple of games, you get that winning mentality, and you get used to winning. And even when you play bad, you win ugly, like we did at Bournemouth last week, and that's what the good teams do. Chelsea have done it quite a lot over the years, and hopefully we can do that this season.
The life of a footballer, certainly in the Premier League, is all glamour. People like Jermaine Defoe are asking for PA assistance and everything. I know it's not quite like that for you, but the club look after you in terms of you can stay down here in the week because you're away from your family, away from your wife. So it's not all easy, is it, James?
No, it isn't. We're fortunate that obviously the chairman looks after us. We've got the flat there, the chateau as Parky calls it, and we're there during the week, and we go back on our days off. But we've got everything there for us. We've got the TV and the Sky, and we've got all the football and everything, and it's good. Everyone gets on well. I think that's what's good about the team and the team bonding and togetherness is that there's about 10 or 12 of us that live together. So we're with each other. We might get on each other's back a couple of times, but it's good that we live there together and with each other throughout the week.
You're a married man now, so of course you probably don't get a chance to see the wife that much. How does that affect you?
I think football's such a short game and short career. You've got to be focused on your career as well as your social life and your personal life. That's just one of those things. Fortunately, my wife, it works quite well with both of us because she works away with work. She goes travelling away with work quite a lot, so it kind of works well. And you've got to stay focused on your job, and if you want to do well, it's just one of those things. Really, it's not going to last forever, is it? So you've got to make the most of it.
Does she come and watch most of your games when she can?
Well, I've not played enough for her to come and watch yet, but hopefully next week, if I'm playing against Chester, with it being a local one to Manchester, the family will come and watch. They've not seen me play in about 18 months. So hopefully, with a few games up north coming up, they'll be able to come and watch me.
Yeah. Finally, just looking ahead to the Bank Holiday Monday game as well. That's another tough test.
It is, yeah. I know my brother played them first game of the season down at Bromley, and they got beat 3-1, and they're looking good as well, Wrexham. So it won't be an easy game against Bromley. I think they're quite physical, and they've got some good players there that were in the league last season. So the likes of Minchell and Porter from Newport. So it'll be a good test for us. But we've got to concentrate on ourselves. At the end of the day, we've won the last 5 games without being too big-headed or being arrogant. If we've got the right attitude and professionalism, we'll do it right.
Smashing. Thanks, JJ.
Yeah.